So, Mawija means to develop the siwa seeds in people. Om Awignamastu Namo Sidam, Om Swastiastu. My dear Hindu Channel's viewers, may we thank Ida Sang Yang Widiwasa because of God's blessing we got health, strength, and opportunity until today. My fellow Hindu family, in every Hindu ceremony, people will pray as a symbol of gratefulness to the God. There will be some offerings when Hindus people are praying, such as bantan, flowers, fruits, and etc. And after they finished, they will get tirta and bija. Well, might be some people has a question when they see a rice in the forehead of Hindus people. Like, what is that? What's the use of it? Well, Mawija or Mabija is less serious in a prayer ceremony. Here is the detail of what is Bija in Hindu. Bija or Bija in Sanskrit is called as Ganda Ksata, which comes from words Ganda and Aksata, which means whole grains and fragrant grains. Bija or Bija is usually made from rice seeds, which are washed with clean water or sandalwood. Bija or Bija is the symbol of Kumara, the son of Lord Shiva. In essence, what is meant by Kumara is the seed of Shiva, or the character of Lord, or kedewataan character, which is like to forgive, firm belief, noble wisdom, not jealousy, not arrogant, will reside within everyone. So, Mawija means to develop the siwa seeds in people. So it's recommended that you can use gali rice, which is the whole rice, not broken, or aksata. And the scientific reason is that broken or cut rice will not grow. It seems like bija. If the rice that uses are broken, the Lord character will not grow up in the body and soul of Hindus people. Well, in developing the seeds of Shiva or the kedewataan character in the body and soul, of course, putting it also is not arbitrary. It's like growing a fruit plant. We cannot carelessly plant it in a fertile soil. For example, is planting a corn at the carelessness of the stone or in the arid land. It will be very difficult to grow. Therefore, there is a right place to put bija in the human body, and there are rules of that. Well, in the body that is sensitive to stimuli or touches from the outside. Examples of sound stimulation, leaves, and ear holes are the most sensitive to receive them. Skin is to receive touch. Then, if bija were should you be placed in order to easily grow and develop or mundane nature. Therefore, there is rule to put bija in the human body so that it can develop the nature of maturity or self-sifa itself. Well, my dear viewers, there are 5 sensitive spots to receive the stimulus of the so-called pancha adisesa is the following points. The first one is between 2 eyebrows, called Anja Chakra, and actually it is more precise, slightly above between the 2 eyebrows, the most common thing we see. And the second one is inside the mouth or ceiling. So we sometimes eat the rice, but it is put it in the mouth or ceiling. The third is in the neck. Outside the esophagus or throat is called Wisuda Chakra, like around here. And the fourth one is at the navel point called the Manipura Chakra, navel point right here. And the fifth one is in the upper reaches of the heart, Padma Hridaya. The divine substance is believed to be most concentrated in the Padma Hridaya. Well, in general, because when praying, people wearing a complete clothing, certainly we are not all of this point can be easily placed. So it's quite focused on 3 points, namely, first one is Anja Chakra between these 2 eyebrows, and the second one is on Chakra Wisuda in the neck, outside the esophagus or throat, and the third one is in the mouth. Swallowed immediately, do not beaten or chew it. Well, the reason for this is that if you chew with the rice, it will break and finally the growth of human maturity doesn't develop. And then the amount of bija that must be placed in the three divisions should be a multiple of 3, because 3 is sacred and mystical numbers. So 3, 6, 9, and so on. Well, understandably, if there's no chance to count the bija, then it just takes for one small jump of fingertips like this, and then put it on, that point. Well, that's all for my today's speech, and I hope it can be beneficial for us. Thank you, and Om Santi.